Welcome back to Football Frenzy. We head over to the Mountain State, where one team looked to finally get win number 1 in its home opener.
Yeah, the Parkersburg South Patriots made it back to Erickson, and they hope to finally get off the schneid against Woodrow Wilson. Let's go out to South and take a look at that action.
Yeah, let's do it. We go out to Erickson, where the Patriots hosted the Flying Eagles, and this was a sloppy one. First quarter, Colin Hayes hands it off to Cooper Jackson, who gets some nice blocks, and he evades a defender. Then he takes multiple defenders with him all the way to midfield. An impressive run there from Jackson. Moving to the second, Hayes this time gives it to Dedrick Riggs, but the ball pops loose and is recovered by Jamarquise Mans. And Woodrow Wilson trying to take advantage, but Gage Price's throw to the end zone is picked off by Todd Joyce.
Lost.
Now South takes over, but they give it right back. Hayes in the shotgun, and he loses the ball as he gets hit in the backfield. Tyrus Jones jumps on it this time for the recovery, and this time the Flying Eagles do cash in on a wild play here. Gage Burdett fighting for yards, but he fumbles it in the end zone. However, it's recovered by A.J. Thomas for the touchdown. Just how they drew it up, right? And they lead it 7-0. Late in the half, Hayes hands it to Cooper Jackson again, and he breaks off another big run as he bounces it to the outside before being brought down. But it's Woodrow Wilson who comes away with a 31-7 win. Griffin.
Well, let's go to Hurricane, where the Redskins come out onto the field. Here they were hosting the Parkersburg Big Reds. Isaiah Kusher back to pass and throws it short to Dylan Whiten, who breaks free for the touchdown. See him celebrating with his teammates, and he's fired up. Don't get a penalty, though. On the other side, Alex Greer will take it himself. He makes a nice cut. Then he finally will get taken down near the 10-yard line. What a run right there from Greer.
Yeah, quarterback, he's got some legs.
He sure does, yeah. Later on, Greer hands the ball off to Ethan Jones, and he's going to find some pay dirt. A big run from Jones.
Pretty.
Now to the defensive side. Kutcher's going to find Tyler Lauerman here, but he's going to be stopped.
Oh, good tackle right there.
Yeah, PHS, though, gets its first win by a score of 45-16.
There we go. Now jumping to the Williamstown Yellow Jackets home opener against Wheeling Central. Breck Allen with an amazing pass here to Jackson Fulton for a first down on this drive. That is pretty.
Way to go, Breck.
And this would set up Allen to take it in himself for a touchdown at the 1 to put the Yellow Jackets up first, 6-0. The Knights, however, they would respond. Here is Nico Kusik under center, and he's going to find his 6'7" receiver, Max Olajaz, to get the Knights up 7-6.
Yes, I remember him on the basketball court. He's good.
Yeah. Jumping to near the end of the second quarter, offense finds himself in the red zone. Allen, he finds Mason Kern for the 15-yard score. Though in this one, the Knights, they will go off in the second half, and they spoil the Yellow Jackets opener with a final score of 47-19. Griffin.
Tough. Yeah, Williamstown looking good there for a second, though. Out to Dragon Stadium. Cameron looking to move to 2-0 as they welcomed in the St. Mary's Blue Devils tonight. Early in the first quarter, Kaysen Angel takes the snap, but the St. Mary's pass rush gets in there and in a hurry and wraps him up for a safety.
2 points.
Give the Blue Devils an early 2. Cameron kicking off after the safety. Eli Cox scoops it off the ground, but Griffin Miller lays the hit on him and pops the ball free right in the hands of Sterling Reed, who's got nothing but green grass ahead of him. He's in for the touchdown as the Dragons special teams makes up for the offensive blunder. It's 6-2. Cameron rolls to a commanding 42 win over St. Mary's, improving to 2-0 on the season.
Now let's go out to Polka, the Polka Dots.
The Dots.
Hosting Ravenswood at home. Kamar McBride, he's going to check his reads here, scramble around, continue to scan the field. Then he's going to decide to tuck and run for a big first down. You see him working his way towards the sidelines for a nice gain there. And then McBride, he's going to throw this time. He finds Christopher Combs on a crossing route, making the catch, heading across the field, and he is to the house for the touchdown to make it 14-0 Polka Dots. But then they go on to win this one over Ravenswood, 35-18.
Now let's go out to Lost Creek as South Harrison was playing host to Ritchie County. Rebels hoping to get their very first win of the year. Shepard Paul, he'll take the handoff and he guns it up the middle for a big-time run. He's gone. For the touchdown. That makes it 14-0 Hawks. What a run from Paul.
Yeah, pretty run there.
Yes, sir. Later on, the Rebels get some offense going, with Turner Shriver finding Kellen Crooks wide open for the score. They forgot about him, but South Harrison wins in a blowout at home. 60-34 is your final.
And in other football scores, Marietta fell 12-0 to Claymont. Athens with a dominant 71-0 win over Alexander.
Gracious.
Yeah, don't adjust your TV sets there. Morgan comes up short in a 41-7 loss to Tri-Valley. Work County defeats Calhoun County 42-12, and Ripley shuts out Lincoln County by a score of 45-0.
More scores in Ohio as the Belpre Golden Eagles fell 43-0 to Oak Glen. The Frontier Cougars came up short in a 13-6 loss to Shadyside.
Well, don't go anywhere. There is still more to come on Football Frenzy,
including a preview of the Backyard Brawl this weekend between West Virginia and Pitt.